Hello everyone, my name is Brittany Maciel Campo, and today I will discuss cultural humility, cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice in counseling. So these concepts are important to me not only professionally but personally. My experiences have taught me that helping others involves understanding their individual circumstances while also recognizing and addressing the barriers that may prevent them from succeeding. As a proud Job Corps graduate, I entered the program as a young parent looking for direction and an opportunity to build a better future. Through Job Corps, I did earn my degree, GED, completed my office administration trade, gained confidence, and eventually continued on furthering my education. Today, 13 years later, I'm here working at the same center as a career counselor, working with many students who have faced homelessness, trauma, instability, mental health concerns, and also educational barriers. Some of the students here at our program are often surrounded by environments that negatively affected their education and personal growth. The center also provides an opportunity to step into a different environment and focusing on pursuing their future education and completing trade as well, along with many other things. So this photo right here represents a meaningful example of advocacy for me when our center had possibly faced closure. So we advocated for our center with our congressional representative. We wanted our elected leaders to understand that keeping Job Corps open is much more than maintaining a government program. It's also about preserving opportunities for young adults who need another path toward success. As myself, a former student and now an employee, I could speak from both perspectives. I know the program works because I experienced this impact myself. The second photo also represents why advocacy matters. Celebrating student success reminds me that behind every statistic is an individual working toward a better future, such as completing their trades, receiving their certifications, work-based learning, and furthering their education and finding employment. So these moments are why I continue advocating for this population. I can empathize with them. My work has also taught me that advocacy must begin with cultural humility. So every student has a different story, and I cannot assume that because I have experienced adversity myself, I automatically understand someone else's experiences. Cultural humility means listening, remaining open to learning, and recognizing my own basis. Cultural awareness means understanding that cultural, family, socioeconomic circumstances, beliefs, and life experiences can influence how people view themselves in the world. Erford 2023 emphasizes that importance of cultural responsive counseling that respects each client's individual background. Advocacy and social justice require us to recognize that some challenges are not simply individual problems. Poverty, discrimination, transportation difficulties, limited educational opportunities, homelessness, and lack of access to services can create significant barriers. The ACA Code of Ethics emphasizes client welfare, respect, diversity, and advocacy for access to appropriate services. In my current role, advocacy may mean connecting a student with wellness, helping obtain accommodations, supporting continued enrollment, or encouraging opportunities such as advanced training, college, military, or employment. For me, social justice means recognizing barriers and asking, what can I appropriately do within my role to help remove them? A Bible verse I do want to represents my commitment to advocacy is Proverbs 31:8-9, which teaches us to speak up for those whose voices may not always be heard and to defend those in need. My faith reminds me that advocacy should come from compassion and humility. It is not about deciding what someone needs. It is about listening, respecting their dignity, and helping them access those opportunities. One action I will continue taking to demonstrate cultural humility is listening before assuming. I want each person I serve to feel heard and respected. My commitment to social justice is to continue advocating for educational and career opportunities for underserved young adults. I also continue speaking up for programs like Job Corps because I have personally witnessed what can happen when someone is given an opportunity to change their future. Overall, in conclusion, I do want to state that social justice reminds us that helping people requires more than recognizing their struggles. We must listen to their experiences, understand the behaviors affecting them, and be willing to advocate when appropriate. My journey from Job Corps student to career counselor has shown me what one opportunity and one supportive person can accomplish. People may see Job Corps as another government-funded program, but I see hope. I see second chances. I see young adults who simply need someone to believe in them. I know because I was once one of those students. And today I have the privilege of giving that same hope to others. Thank you all for listening.